Hey there, Alex here. So Creative reached out and asked if I would like to give the Outlier Air a try. I've heard really good things about them from other reviewers, as well as friends who have been using them for a while. So I said yes, and they sent this review unit over. After using them for over 2 weeks, here are some of my thoughts on the Creative Outlier Air. First of all, let's start with the basics. It has a pretty simple and utilitarian design, a nice metal case with plastic on the sides, and you just push from the bottom to access the earbuds. The earbuds are made of plastic, it has a matte finish, and it has a nice ring of light around them as indicators. Despite the slightly chunkier size compared to other earbuds I've tried so far, they're still pretty light and actually really comfortable for me. Typically for other earbuds, I would need to adjust a little to get a good fit, but these just slot right into my ears almost perfectly. Your mileage may vary of course, since the shape of your ears might be a little different. I've been using these every day while jogging and I've not had any issues at all. They're comfortable and I've never felt like they were going to fall out. My only minor complaint here is that the buttons on the earbuds are really stiff. So they're really uncomfortable to use when they are in my ears. So what I ended up doing is lifting the earbud out from the top a little and then pinching the button. This isn't really a huge problem for me since I normally have my phone in my hand while jogging, so I control everything from my phone. But if you're keeping your phone in an armband, this could be a little annoying. So if there is a second generation of these, touch controls would be nice. Anyway, in terms of connectivity, it's using Bluetooth 5.0 and connection has been quite solid for me. It supports both AAC and Qualcomm's aptX, which is nice. While I think aptX sounds a bit better, I don't think the difference is big enough to be an issue for most users. Anyway, even just using AAC or even SBC, the sound quality is still pretty good. The bass is boomy enough without being too overpowering, the treble is bright and clean sounding without being too harsh at higher volumes, and the mids are pretty nice as well. It also has a wider soundstage than the Mevo O5 Pro. It's a really enjoyable sound for most types of music and even podcasts. The only thing that isn't that great would be call quality, which is kind of the same for almost every other wireless earbuds I've tested. It's usable in a quiet room, but it's really hard to use when you're in a noisier environment. In terms of battery life, it's rated for 10 hours of playback per charge, with the case providing about 2 charges for the earbuds. In real-life usage at the volume I'm using, which is around 80 to 85% and using aptX, I'm seeing about 7 hours of playback per charge, so on lower volumes, 10 hours is probably achievable. Anyway, 7 hours is still much better than a lot of other wireless earbuds that I've tested, and I don't think most folks are really going to be using these like 7 hours straight. But if you really do want more battery life, there is the Outlier Gold, which will give you that. For me, I'm charging the case about once a week, so it's not quite as insane as the battery life on the Mevo O5, but it is using a USB-C port, which is really convenient since I can charge my phone and these earbuds with the same cable. All in all, these are great. I already thought the Mevo O5 Pro was pretty good value for money, and I think it still is. But after using these, it's a little hard to go back to the Mevo O5 Pro. Even though the Outlier Air is a bit more expensive, I still think it's worth it. It supports aptX, it charges through USB-C, and it sounds noticeably better. I know that sound quality is a little subjective, but this is why it's so easy to recommend these. If you buy from Creative's online store, they even have a 14-day satisfaction guaranteed program. So if you don't like how they sound, you can just return them for a refund. So yeah, if you're shopping around for a new pair of earbuds and you want good sound quality without spending too much, I think the Outlier Air could be a really good option. Thanks for watching this video. If you've enjoyed it, be sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel for more content in the future. Thanks again, and see you guys on the next one.